Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash, People's Champ, coming to you live from Cash Stadium, and welcome back to the channel. Here we are, we're already up to week 11 of the FNFL, and tonight we'll do a preview of what we think is going to happen. But before we get into that, I did ask Team Mazza. He's been a bit slack lately about putting in a song, and the song he's chosen today, I have no idea why he's chosen this song. Obviously, there's a hidden meaning behind it that the Cash has no idea about. But all I can think of, it's, 5 Fridays till Christmas, and he just wanted to put us in the mood. So just sit back and enjoy the little drummer boy. Like I said, I've got no idea why he would have this. But anyway, turn that down a little bit. Alright, let's see what's happening in week 11 of the FNFL. First game, we got Rock for Cash up against the Browns. At the moment, Rock for Cash 3-7, the Browns 2-8. Cash in 10th spot, Browns in 12th spot. The Browns have a 7-3 lead over the Cash over the 10 times that they've played. Computer has this one pretty close actually. The Cash at 79.86, the Browns at 75.19. He does need to find a running back and a couple of wide receiver and a flex. The Cash's tight end hopefully will come off IR, so this will be a close game. I think the Browns will give it up, to tell you the truth. I think they're quite happy to stay down the bottom of the ladder, and they're going to come firing up through the final series. Him and Team Mazza seem to have taken the same tact this season, so we'll just see what happens. But I think the Cash might get over the line here, make it 2 in a row by about 10 points. In the next game, this is an interesting game too. We've got Shiva Kamini, who's 4-6 in 9th spot, against the Dark Side 8-2 in 1st spot. These guys have played each other 3 times, with the Dark Side getting the chocolates each time. Computer has this one at 95.51. The Dark Side, that was Shiva, and the Dark Side 114.71. So Computer has this about a 20-point win to the Dark Side. But look, the Cash is going to go for an upset here. He went for one last week with Shiva against Smooth Criminal. He's going to go again. He thinks Shiva's coming good at the right end of the year. And also, 7 wins is enough in a row, Damo. Just calm down. So I'm going to tip Shiva Kamini to massive. This will be the upset of the year if this happens. So let's go Shiva. In the next game, should be another good game. This one, Moneymakers 9 up against Archie's All Stars. Moneymakers are 5-5 in 7th spot, and Archie's are 4-6 in 8th spot. Sorry, the song in the background is just doing my head in. Moneymakers are tipped to get 109.3, Archie's 102.53, and these guys have played each other 6 times with 3 wins each. Yeah, it looks a great game on paper. I think possibly the Moneymakers in this one, only because I think that the asses have been pounded out of the Altar boys over the last 2 weeks, and they might just be finding it a little bit tough to keep running, without an arsehole. So I think Moneymakers will get over the top in this one, and yeah, note to Father Carl, stop rooting the older boys, mate, and you might have a chance. In the next game, Mitch's Mongrels up against Smooth Criminal. This is, to me, the game of the round. Mitch's Mongrels are 7-3 in 2nd spot. Smooth Criminal 6-4 in 6th spot. Mongrels have won 2 in a row. Criminal have lost 2 in a row. And these guys have played each other 9 times, with Smooth Criminal up 5 games to 4. Look, I expect Smooth Criminal to bounce back. She's the reigning champ after all. Although Mitch's Mongrels have been playing some pretty good NFL lately as well. Yeah, look, we'll just go with the Smooth Criminal just in this one. In the next game, looks a bit one-sided on ladder positions. Team Mazza 2-8 in 11th spot, and Little Waiters 6-4 in 5th spot. These guys have played each other 7 times. Team Maz are leading 4 games to 3. The computer has Team Maz at 106.03, Little Waiters at 100.05. Look, this is again, I think it's going to come down to possibly just Tyler Lockett being questionable. If he doesn't play, yeah, I can't see Russell Wilson. He'll be all going solo in this team. So I think I'll go with Team Mazza to snap a 2-game losing streak and win by about 3 points. And in the final game, we got Young Remix Killers hosting Little River Giants. Young Remix Killers 6-4 in 4th spot. Little River Giants 7-3 in 3rd spot. The Killers are on a roll at the moment, 5 wins in a row. Little River Giants lost last week. Computer has this one at 114.94 for the Killers, 90.82 for Little River Giants, and I think that might be about the difference in the teams too, about 25 points. I think the Young Remix Killers will get the chocolates in this one. So just summing up, I think Rock for Cash will beat the Browns. I think Shiva will beat the Dark Side in a massive upset. Moneymakers over Archies. Smooth Criminal over Mitch's Mongrels. Team Mazza over Little Waiters. And the Killers over the Giants. All right. So that moves us on to the FNFL Cup. Week 11. We've got 2 games. We've got Rock for Cash up against Little Waiters and Mitch's Mongrels up against the Dark Side. So best of luck to all those teams except Little Waiters. Other things to talk about, trade deadline. Trade deadline is the 20th of November 2020. Today's the 19th, so you better get your skates on if you're doing any trading at the moment. It'll be the 20th of November US time, but still that only gives you probably Saturday morning to get all your trades finalised. There won't be any accepted after this time. The computer will just lock any possibility of you doing any trades. So like I said, if you're in the middle of any trades, and I know there are a couple of coaches that are in the middle of a trade, they better get their skates on. What else have we got? All right, in the NFL this week, the Friday game, 12:20, we've got the Cardinals against the Seahawks, so that should be a good game. On the Monday, the later games, at 8:05, we've got the Dolphins against the Broncos and the Jets against the Chargers. At 8:25, we've got the Packers and the Colts and Cowboys and Vikings. The 12:20 game on Monday are the Chiefs and the Raiders, so that should be good. And finally, on Tuesday at 12:15, we've got Los Angeles Rams against Tom Brady's Buccaneers. So that's pretty much it for our preview of Week 11 of the FNFL. Geez, doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Anyway, have a good weekend, guys. Hope your team wins, unless you're Little Waiters and the Browns this week. So with that, that's a cash out.